Well, chaga for me is a really, special ally. It's one that I really love to harvest in nature. It's one that I have a strong relationship with. It's been used throughout time for immunomodulation and also as an anti-cancer. We see a strong anti-cancer connection coming out of the Siberian use of this mushroom because it is found growing in the forests of Siberia. It is an amazing immunomodulator, like many of the medicinal mushrooms. But one of the other really interesting things about chaga is it appears that it may be the most antioxidant substance found in any living thing. It may be the most antioxidant food available. When we look at the research into its ORAC value, we see that it far surpasses blueberries, acai, cacao, coffee, any of these things we've been hearing about as supreme antioxidants. Nothing comes close to chaga's numbers. And interestingly, those numbers are simply on the water extracts. The alcohol extracts would be much higher. Of course, at Surthrival, we do dual extractions with our chaga, extracting the chaga both in an organic alcohol, but also in hot water to provide both the alcohol-soluble fraction and the water-soluble fraction. Now, that water-soluble fraction really goes to work on modulating the immune system, and it does that in several ways. It certainly seems to educate, if you will, white blood cells on how to scavenge the blood better for pathogens and for cancer cells. It also seems to promote cancer cells killing themselves, so it promotes apoptosis in neoplastic tissues. It also slows the growth of neoplasty, which means it starts to slow down how quickly a tumor can grow. And then it's cytotoxic to cancer cells as well. So then it also poisons cancer cells while supporting the health of our healthy tissue. In addition to that, it also has some activity as an anti-diabetic, so it helps to lower blood glucose levels. It's strongly anti-inflammatory, and it's also strongly antimicrobial and antifungal. So again, chaga comes out to be one of these wonderful tonic adaptogens that we can consume every day, and anybody who uses it will receive really wonderful health benefits that support them both in their health now, but also in their longevity, so their health is supported down the road as well.
Is it safe for everybody? Can elderly people take it, kids, young kids, or even pregnant mothers? Is it safe for them?
Not only would I say that chaga is safe for everybody, but I would really recommend it for everybody. I've never seen any evidence for why anybody would want to avoid its use. Now, the only caveat to that would be, of course, we do it in an alcohol extract. So if that was not appropriate for somebody due to the alcohol itself, then that might concern. But the chaga is a wonderful food and medicinal for anybody at any walk of life or any stage of life. It's just a supreme antioxidant, a supreme immunomodulator, wonderful anti-inflammatory, and a really great fungal ally to have at this time in history.
So people would want to take it would be people that want to strengthen their immune system, people that would want to be able to increase their energy and have more focus and clarity, right, in their life?
Yeah, so let's break it down a little bit. You could think of some people who are looking to detoxify themselves, and in doing so, we need to increase the amount of antioxidant that we consume, but then we also want to increase our internal antioxidant production. Chaga does both these, so it provides us with antioxidants, but then it also stimulates us to produce more glutathione and more superoxide dismutase. Again, glutathione being our master antioxidant, opening our detoxification pathway, and superoxide dismutase being the repairer of genetic damage. And a lot of what we get exposed to environmentally now in this post-industrial, post-nuclear age are things that damage our DNA. So chaga helps to support the pathways in our own bodies that repair that. At the same time, they help us to scavenge free radicals. Now, in addition to that, there's this anti-cancer effect, so it becomes incredibly valuable for anybody who's trying to, one, prevent cancer. Two, it's really good for anybody who's treating cancer either through some natural approach or through a complementary medicine approach. Anybody with an inflammatory issue, and in particular, we see chaga being used throughout time for people who have issues of inflammation or cancer in the digestive tract and digestive lumen. So it becomes very beneficial